What the actual fuck are you doing in my house? No, seriously, get the fuck out! Oh, I see. You're here for the video. Well, that is a story filled with joy, sadness, anger, triumph, and defeat. It's quite a long story. So I highly recommend you sit back, relax, and enjoy these tales of 100 Drops. And here it is, game number 1. Beautiful, isn't it? We started off by dropping at the far end of Ruined Reels. It was quite a hot drop this game. And somebody immediately started chasing me. Found EMP shield breakers. Didn't really use them. Found an SMG, killed him. And then while trying to take out this little junkie fella, died myself. What a great game. Game number 2 started out much better. Landed on the far end building of Ruined Reels. This building is great. It can spawn at least one chest guaranteed every time in this middle open area. And potentially 2. Most times you'll find 2. One in the actual field itself, and then one up on a pillar. And if you're lucky, you'll find 3. All with good loot. Went ahead, killed a few people at Ruined Reels, and then he just bounced. Found him on a bridge having a sniper duel, so I decided to third party before I was then third party myself. Game 3 was a hot one in Ruined Reels this time. Was immediately chased out. Found this little fishing shack, got good loot from it, got in a fight, got in another fight, and then I proceeded to die in the scenario area. That was a lot of waste time. Game number 4 starts halfway through the match. I was going to break up and kill him. There was another. And I decided to leave him alone. Little did I know that would end up being my downfall. Got into this little 4-way fight here. I was victorious. Got the 6 party hit him. Continues to stand back on the bridge. Can't be sure. I really should have killed him. Number 5, dropping Ruined Reels again. Who would have thought? I dropped the long Coliseum over here. Got 2 chests in the center and a couple more around the area. 8 kills on the board right now. Just got... Game 6, dropped the outside of the Coliseum in Ruined Reels. Got a kill, and smartly killed myself. Dropped out of the bus, game number 7, landed at the stage of Ruined Reels. I then proceeded to heal up, got a few kills, and then was on my way exploring. I was mostly trying to complete some challenges. However, in the process of completing those challenges, I died in the snow area. How sad. I was exploring Ruined Reels, game number 8, trying to find out everything I could about this amazing location. I then tried to kill this guy when somebody shot me from behind. No worries, I soon took care of them, and hey, got the other guy too. I continued to explore, got taken out by this humble John Cena. I kind of deserved it. Troll! That was a pretty short game. Exploring the skies of Ruined Reels in game number 10. While trying to make my escape, I took some damage. Ow, that really hurt. It'll be fine. Found this little fishing shack over here, and seriously, both fishing shacks are really good for loot. I mean, you can find chests there, ammo boxes, good heals. Seriously, every time you go to Ruined Reels or anywhere central, go to the fishing shacks. As you can see here, blue AR, and with that and a sniper rifle I found, took out this guy, and then very quickly took out this other fella. They were both pretty easy kills, to be honest. While trying to make my escape, this guy started shooting at me. Oh look, he missed. But he did not miss the second time, and I died. Game number 11 was both played in duos and was very laggy. As you can see, I had a very slow drop in. However, when I finally did make it, I went straight for the rebate card, and as you can see, I died fairly quickly. Another quick one, game number 12. If you couldn't tell, I was very upset with myself the last couple of games. I hadn't won at all, not even coming close, and the last 2 games I just completely fumbled my gameplay, and I was very mad at myself, but thankfully, this robot over here gave me a satisfactory kill, gave me hope I could possibly win, This spot also helps me feel confident in myself, but then this fine element quickly shattered all of my happiness. How fun. Like most early games in Ruined Reels, I started off by looting, and then immediately went into fighting. This guy was an easy kill, but sadly, this gentleman was not such an easy kill.
Pro tip, don't go into danger without a plan. It'll get you killed that way. Game 18 just doesn't exist. Do have a screenshot though that proves how much I suck.
So I just want to take this game to show off some really nice chest spawns that can happen. Just all around, usually in random corners of buildings, you'll find a good chest like you do here, and yeah. Very surprised that I found a rare chest here, and wow, that is really good loot, but are we going to ignore this right here? Are we just going to accept that this is possible with a mask? Oh, we're all just going to accept it? Okay. Well, moving on. Wow, that was a very nice shot. I will hand it to myself, but yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. I just suck. This game perfectly shows why you should always have the high ground, and only the high ground. Also, it would probably help never to push an enemy that is very obviously fighting entirely for their life, because they usually have the upper hand. So I wanted to take this game to quickly clear up something. Not every game in the order that you're seeing in this video is actually the order in which they were recorded. And I'm assuming you've probably noticed that with the inconsistent levels across each game. That's primarily because just to make the editing process much quicker and easier for me, I'm going shortest game to longest game while editing these clips and then narrating over them, but this game is also a good example of all the strats I used throughout the 100 games. This was actually drop, I want to say 13, but, you know, as you can see in the top left, this is the game that just ended up getting edited and put in. So, as I mentioned a couple games ago, or last game, I don't remember, there's a couple days between the editing games. But yeah, as you can see here, water jets with a shotgun. Pumps do work, but auto shotguns are usually the best, and I'll get into that later. But fishing shack's always good loot. I don't like pump shotguns, and I figured I'd also explain this while you often see me throw away a pump for an inferior auto. Most cases, I'll take the auto because of rapid fire, there's a lot less cooldown. It just feels more natural to me. And as you can see, these lake areas are really good for fighting. Since this was early on, I was just getting a lot of inexperienced players, and this guy really should have had me. I mean, he saw me coming in, and he just kind of let me take the advantage on him with my auto shotgun. Also, always good to keep a diverse amount of loot. I recommend getting 1-2 slots for heals, never the same type of heals. If you're gonna have heals, do shields and medkits. And if you don't know what to drop, typically drop the SMG. Unless you have a really good SMG, in which case, you know, just go only SMGs. I kind of flip-flop throughout the series between if I rather have shields on me or if I rather have medkits. And I just like using a diverse amount of weapons, because as you can see here, that sniper, I don't know if that guy was low already, but that guy was not. I had to finish him off with my AR there. Almost died, got his medallion, and this is another strategy I used a lot. Hiding behind cover, quickly healing to get my health back, because, you know, the enemy, they're probably peeking around trying to find me. Peek out just enough to where they can get a shot off at you, but not hit you. And then, you know, grab what you need, run back to cover. I didn't get this kill because they ran away. Or at least I thought they did, because I ended up running away, but I cut that out here. But yeah, if I had stayed and fought this is a really good strategy. Just peek, shoot, peek. I do this a lot, but it can backfire. And as you can see here, right here in this next clip, spoiler alert, I die. And this is why pushing and being sweaty doesn't always work out for you. As the games go on, I do learn to be more pacifist, but as you can see here, playing rough doesn't always get you the victory. That being said, something else I did a lot during the early half of these 100 games is have my blocker on random So that way, whenever I finished the game, I could hit ready up and just immediately get into the next game. However, I quickly found out, as you see with a lot of these games, I just wear the same skin. Not out of choice, but out of random. Really isn't that random. It kind of just picks a skin and sticks with it, but yeah, I know that's something else I forgot to mention last game. Game 22, another loss. Here we go, 22 consecutive losses. Let's go. I don't know how, I don't know why, I just don't understand it, but somehow this game ended up just being the connecting screen. Hooray. Having technical difficulties, game 24. Seriously, where the hell is Ruined Reels? How does this game expect me to drop it 100 times if it just dropped itself? Also, why is the ground jittery? This isn't normal. Why is this like this? Game 25 started off with me finding some loot in the Coliseum and this player right above me. He ran, I got some pot shots off on him, but he then quickly started hiding in this bush. I tried to smoke him out. He eventually did come out and smoked me instead. What a shame. Game 26 looks very similar to Game 25 for good reason. I died! And if you look at my inventory, you can see I got a really good start. I could have won this game, but I didn't, and that makes me very mad. Dropping into the army guy, game 27, nothing interesting happens, just finds a chest outside of the Coliseum, and then proceeds to die. How much fun am I having? That's a good question. How much fun am I having? I was a jelly on a mission, game 29, but first, I need to get a few kills. Now that that's out of the way, I can soon make my way to the edge of the map. I need to get storm damage, and the best way to do that is to go none other than to the ocean. The easiest way to get storm damage and then heal it. Sadly, if I was smart, I would have gone to the snowy area to take damage, since Circle was coming towards the ocean anyways, but I never said I was smart. Eventually, the storm did overtake me, and I did get the heals off, but sadly, I was shortly killed by a Riot Shield player. I hate their existence. I was a little defaulty boy, game number 30. I risked my life for this kill, thank God it paid off. Oh look, another victim! Gonna go... And I died. Dropping in with my duo, game 31, we pretty much had all of Ruined Reels to ourselves. It wasn't a very contested location, so we got lots of good loot. We quickly started hunting this one player down because we liked the taste of his blood. We found him hiding in the shack with really good heals outside of Ruined Reels. I killed this guy in very cold blood, and then killed his buddy in very lukewarm blood. The hunters very quickly became the hunted as somebody started hunting my duo buddy. We quickly found our aggressors and I went down. However, it's safe to say our efforts were fruitless. Game 32 looking very thick indeed. I left Ruined Reels pretty early, only got what I needed to survive, and this is the other thing I need to survive. An NPC can be bought out or hired to essentially kill people for you with gold. As you can see, I have plenty of gold, so I have plenty of kills. However, in this game, I was killed instead. How sad! On the road again, something on the road again. This is the Valley of Death. Care to guess why it's called that? It's because 1, 2, 3 people died here. And just where do you think I was going? Game 34. I found an AR, pump, and a grapple blade. Pretty good loot. The fighting started early, game 34. I quickly racked up a few kills in Ruined Reels before then making my way down to the fishing village. As I've previously said, this place is not only good for loot, but also good for easy kills. Skipping ahead, I got way too confident and in turn, way too cocky. I was getting shot at from 2 different directions and soon my demise is imminent. As you can see, it happens right about now. Jesus Christ! Jiminy Jumping Jehoshaphat! Christ! The Doctor is in game number 40. Got a few kills and like all great men, died before the age of 30. This is why you should always have the high ground. This is why you don't stay in the open of Ruined Reels. People will hack and kill you. It's been minutes since I've said more than just, I died. This is not that game. 15 minutes in and we're only on game 44. I think it's time for another speed round. I wonder in how many ways I can say I died. Let's find out. I died. Perish. Eliminated. Yeah, I can't do too much of that. YouTube will demonetize me. As per usual, Ruined Reels was quite a hot drop. However, everyone was stupid and landed on the other side of the reels. I ran like a coward. I did not feel like dying today. Remember, kids, you have to make money to spend money, or else you might end up like this poor woman, dead on the street. This man saw the news and heard that there was a pink bear murdering people in his local area, and so he thought he'd get a piece of that action. Little did he know, I was gonna get a piece of him. This man was also a very easy kill. As you can see, it was quite easy. Oh no, this woman has red hair. Too bad, I have the high ground. And clingers. I do have quite a few clingers, and that ultimately was her downfall, not mine. This poor fellow wants the high ground. Too bad it's mine. I then proceeded to spend the rest of the game on the run, occasionally getting into a couple of fights, but mostly running. I really did not want to die. My will live was so strong that when it became a 1v1, I won! You can tell because he died and I did not. Also, I got a crown from it, so cool. Game 48 is a very special Game 48. You'll see why in a minute. You see, in the pregame lobby, I stumbled upon this little Christmas tree fella. We became friends, we danced together, and now, what are the odds that I run into him in Ruined Reels? Seriously, what are the odds? We went our separate ways. I felt it was best, you know, teaming with an enemy player. Not typically something Fortnite smiles upon. What's funny about that is that Fortnite has a loading screen that can pop up that essentially tells you, hey, remember your first time? Help out a noob today. And then a reason that you can get banned from the game is teaming with enemy players. So, make up your mind. Which is it, Fortnite? The fun continues down in the fishing village. Also, a couple kills before that. But here, as you can see, a kill, and then I soon get another kill. And, I think there's a third guy that showed up after that. I don't really know. I'm just kind of skimming through the footage. Oh, look, an innocent bystander, and I hope you don't mind if I take your life. Suddenly, two men tried to take my life. They were fighting against each other. I was worried I might die, but then my bushy friend showed up. Hello, friend. How are you? Wow, you are very murderous. Wow, that is a lot of blood on your hands. Okay. I was trying to leave, but then they hopped on my dirt bike, so I guess now I have a dancing Christmas tree with blood on their hands following me around wherever I go. This is how true friendship starts. We fought well together. These unsuspecting players, not teaming whatsoever, were then double teamed by two enemies. You know, looking back, I kind of feel bad for these guys, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because this is recorded in a time where I had 0 wins. I think this was like the original game 14 or something. I don't know. Like I said, I lost count of lives. We were having the best of fun. Killing people, frolicking through fields, going for a swim, and then suddenly out of nowhere, I got kicked from the game. I assume he was too. I don't know. I sent him a friend request, but he never responded. I think he hates me. Dropping the big building, Game 49. Ooh, that's a big building for a big boy. This man wanted my life. Too bad his is now mine. I've never seen better accuracy in my life. Always finish the fight from start. Don't run. It's just embarrassing for all parties. Oh, it's hard being a YouTuber. Oh, it's so difficult to find a balance because I want to include every kill that I get, but at the same time I can't because what's for me to say? I killed 2 guys in the middle of a fight. I feel kind of dirty, but then again, that's why Peter Griffin has the walk of shame. And then on top of that, as soon as I finish one fight, I immediately get into another. But then the problem is, when I don't have a game where I do nothing but fight, I cut out most of the fighting. But then games where I just run around and I'm a pacifist most of the time, just for the sake of my own survival, those games are usually boring and are even harder to commentate because what do I talk about? I only fight like 2 guys at the start, a couple guys at the end, and then I die. I mean, really, all you can say is, I died! Kind of like this guy.
ever hear the one about the guy that got shot while healing on the middle of the beach? No, neither have I. My endgame was perfect. Oh, this game actually pisses me off that I lost. It was such a as you can see here, the circle is in my favor. Everyone has to come to me if they want to survive Storm. And people did end up coming to me. This gentle lady really thought she could kill me, but I killed her again. Look at that number. I can easily win this, and this pisses me off. I'm mostly mad about this fight because I easily could have gotten him with the grappling blade, which is what I was trying to do, but it just wouldn't pull me towards him, and then he fucking shot me, and I was mad. You know what probably wasn't a good idea is recording quite a few of these games when I was tired, late at night, early morning. And what's probably even dumber is that I continue to work on this video still late night, early morning. At least I got my apple juice to keep me alive. I'm just saying, better time management would go a long way for helping me get this video done sooner. It might even help with my gameplay and make me play better, be more accurate. I don't know, I'm just trying to make up excuses for I suck at the game. Skipping all the way to the end of the game, as you can see, I need to fill you up on some things. I got better loot, killed a number of people, and even got an NPC, which is very helpful with throwing explosives at people. However, not all the explosives in the world can help you win the game. Just as what the I won. Holy shit. I mean, wow. Okay, so real talk, this was my original first win, and of course now as you see, this is what, game 50. So, yeah, pretty cool, but let's take a look at that endgame real quick, shall we? Positioning is key in really any game that is competitive, but especially in Fortnite endgames, I usually try to take circle. It doesn't always work out for me, but I usually try to take it, and as you can see here, this gives you a pretty good look over the entire battlefield. If someone is trying to make better positioning, I can see them and go in for a kill. My NPC died. It was pretty sad. I didn't see it happen. I just started running towards this gunfight that I saw, and then he died. I think he died of fall damage. But, yeah, I got a pretty clear look at this guy. I saw him running towards this hill, so I chased after him. However, his running skills were far better than mine. This launch pad was the key to my survival in this game. Had somebody destroyed it earlier in the match, like around the start, I would have been fucked now. And I'm so glad that that the other guy was not paying attention to me and that there was nobody left in the lobby, because look at this. He's running for his life towards the storm. Pretty dumb of me to jump down, but I was trying to get a sniper kill just to be cool and make myself feel better, but no, he just decided to hide. Now, I will say, there's a clear difference between hiding and positioning. This guy was straight up hiding, I was straight up positioning. I know that just sounds like an excuse to make me sound better, but look at that. He was just trying to hide, and now he gets fucked. And if I remember to, I'll probably go over that in a different game. But throw down some clingers that I still had from earlier, and won! Now, of course you can't win every game of Fortnite. None of us can. I just think it's physically impossible. You're always going to come across somebody better than you. But not only is positioning key if you want a likelihood of victory, it's also just being smart. You know, right here, I should have just repositioned, or I could have just gone in for the kill, but this hesitation here where I didn't know what I wanted to do, that was ultimately my downfall, because it gave my opponent here too much time to plan my demise. And you just never want that. You want them dead before they can think of you being dead. Or at least that's what I've learned across these 100 games. And that's why some of these clips are really long, because I really want to explain my strategy and thought process when I'm not blazing through them just to be done with them and get this video out. But, yeah, this was entirely my fault. A complete skill issue and lapse of good judgment. Flying, looting, purchasing, vibing. Done. I wasted $10 on this skin and I wanted you all to know it. I was running through a field showing off my skin, but apparently this guy liked it, so he took it. How sad. Game 54. Alright, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, Game 55. I've pretty much hit a rut in terms of how I play each game. I leave Ruined Reels, I make my way across the lake, and I go to buy this NPC at the train station. Sometimes there's people there, sometimes I fight them, sometimes I just buy the NPC and run, but most times I buy them, I fight them, and then I pretty much just camp for the whole game. And what did I tell you? I've pretty much spent most of this game just up here on this mountain. There was one person that contested me. Actually, I contested them, and they lost. Probably because I had an NPC, but yeah, I've pretty much spent the entirety of this game just sitting on this mountain. And pretty much the entirety of most games that last more than 5 minutes on this mountain. It's kind of boring to edit. Holy shit, something interesting happened. I left the mountain, and when I reached the scenario area, I found an unclaimed medallion. And that let me enter the, as you can see, the vault. So, wow, holy shit, I actually did something this game. That is very, very worth noting down. But then I spent the rest of the game driving around just trying to find some place I could camp and possibly snipe people from above. At least that was the hope, but I don't think I ever found that. I know this information because I died. Look, there it is. I died. Game 55 bored you with the details, so let Game 56 make it nice and quick. I died. It's that simple. Ambush, die. Something smells fishy, Game 57, and I don't know quite what it is. It was the stench of death. Something tells me Game 58 is gonna be a very good Game 58. Nice snipe. See, I told you it was gonna be a good Game 58. I mixed up Game 58 and Game 59 by accident. Oopsie. This is Game 60. Don't blink or you might miss it. You blink! The boss noticed that we're going into overtime and now he's overworking me. I'm in hell. Gotta tell you, I'm the worst. I've never given myself a day off in my life, and on top of that, I don't even get paid. I'm thinking about starting a union. Corporate caught wind and punished me severely. It was so bad, in fact, that I had to work all the way through Christmas and up until New Year's. God, do I hate this company. The union gave me this gun and shield and told me to kill anyone who refused to give me a raise. I was offered a very nice deal, free unlimited gas. You know, with this economy, I think I'll take the deal. The union wasn't happy with my decision, so they sent 2 agents to snuff me out. And they did. No money, no union, and no free gas. You know, I think it's the lowest point of my career. Because I have nothing more to live for, I think I'm gonna speedrun the next few games. And begin. Murdered. Divorced. Erased. Unalived. Put down. Calabunga, bro. Did you really think I was gonna skip Game 69? This man tried to make me skip Game 69, but I instead skipped his life and stole his crown. Hooray! I won 69 kills. That's 2. This lake has an overpopulation of fish. Time for me to start thinning it. Slurpy, slurpy! Killing, killing, killing! Oh look, free gold. Don't mind if I do. Just slapping that slurp. Ever hear the one about the black guy that got shot while drinking slurp in the middle of a snowy forest? No? Me neither. I was just stopping by to borrow a cup of sugar, then this guy pulled a gun on me. Time for me to pull a gun on his life. And now we've reached the part of each game that is very boring and hard to edit and then commentate over. I primarily just camp at the edge of storm and wait for people to be stupid and poke their heads out. It's a 1v1 and I'm tracking the guy's scent over this hill. He'll never see it coming. And now for the greatest final battle to ever happen in Fortnite history. Wow, what an amazing battle. Batman has joined his dead parents. Doing a little fishing in Game 71. Oh, more victims. My favorite. Actually, I was the victim in this scenario. And Game 72 was not much better. Come on, lucky 73. Game 73 wasn't very lucky. Well, surely Game 74. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Maybe Game 75? Maybe? Hopefully? What do you think? I'm not even gonna talk about Game 76. I'm just gonna leave it at I should have won. Alright, come on Game 77, come on. I know you got it in you, buddy. It's all riding on you. You are the one that'll bring me to glorious son of a bitch. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, Game 83.
Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Game 85. Game number 86. Game 87 has potential, but apparently not enough of it. Game 88, 89, and 90. Captain Cod dropping in for Game 91. That's an elimination right down, mate. Using the waters to my advantage. Remember, travel light and fast. That's the Cod way. Skill-based matchmaking my ass. My grandma plays better than this. This is why you don't play in first person, never knowing someone's behind you. Must have been a boy. What a lovely wedding. I had the steak if you were wondering. Can't beat 'em, join 'em. Dirty snipers. Going mind. '94 had even more failure. It had even more failure. Alright, game 95. This guy looks easy. Should be... Yep, that was a quick death. Son of a bitch. This counts as ruined reels, right? This counts? I sure hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I should retitle this to 99 games in ruined reels. Doesn't matter, I die all the same. Alright, final 4 games. Time to make them count. Let's see the W's. That's enough. You know, sometimes I forget just how beautiful this game can be. In general, just how beautiful life is. It is something so special, but yet You know, this game is all about snuffing out life before it has a chance to begin and flourish. I guess what I'm saying is, I should probably go touch some grass. And now's my chance. Alright, no more fooling around. Game 99, and it's time to get some big dubs. Yeah, no, this proves that this game is just full of bots. There's no excuse for this kind of behavior. Oh look, another bot. I should have put on the Bender skin and maybe I would have more friends. To all of you complaining that the riot shield is overpowered, all you have to do is just shoot it. Fuck. Okay, bad example, but you get my point. And after spending most of these games playing like a default, I deserve to be a default for game 100. Oh, and would you look at that, I haven't died yet, but this guy might kill me. Who knows? He might be a real player. Okay, he might be a bot after all. Wow, another easy kill, I swear. If you put on a default skin, you get put with defaults. I swear. It has to be. That's the only explanation. Now I'm working for Uber Eats. This guy had a midnight order. It was 11:59 and he just had to know what lead tasted like. Well, I've been fighting bots for the past few games, so let's see if fighting actual bots will prove a challenge. Apparently not. It's over for everyone. I have the high ground. And a bot. Let me just quickly rub some salt in this guy's wound. Yeah, he's probably pissed. I told you I had the high ground, didn't I? This man seems to watch my videos because he seems to think hiding behind a tree is a good strategy. Oh, sexy snipe. And just like that, with a couple of shots, I finished off this 100 drops with a victory. I deserve that default dance. So with that, conclude 100 drops into Ruined Reels. This was a very long and lengthy process for me, and truly tested my editing skills and my creativity. Seriously, putting together 100 games where 90% of them all are the same and trying to make it entertaining and fit within a time frame is really hard. Yeah, I went over 30 minutes, not too proud of that, but overall, I'm proud of this video, especially towards the end there. I really came into my own, really started to enjoy it, and really got some creative ideas, like Sweet Victory and whatnot. Anyways, if you, yes, you the viewer, want to see more videos like this, you can not only check out Luke the Notable's YouTube channel, who used to do a lot of Fortnite videos like this, and now he permanently does Minecraft videos like this. I probably too will also copy those. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below which location you want me to drop 100 times next, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye, my germs and sperm.